Hi YouTube! First of all, thank you so much to everyone who watched my last video, and thank you to all my lovely new subscribers. Um, I didn't really think anyone would watch my video, so it means a lot that you all did, so thank you. Also, you may have noticed I've fixed the weird sound in the background of my talking. My little sister lent me a microphone, so I'm no longer using my laptop microphone to record, so hopefully this is much better to listen to. The main purpose of this video is to do the cross-stitch wishlist tag, which is weirdly a mouthful. But yeah, Janet the Thread Garden originally started this tag. She just kind of did a wish list of what she wants to stitch within the next sort of few months to a year, and then Ace at Sticky Stitch turned it into a tag. So I thought I would do it as well. I'm not really doing it as a way of saying what I want to do in the next sort of 6 months to a year. I'm kind of saying what I'd like to do, but I don't know if I will be able to, due to like money, time, and the fact I've got 5 whips on the go already. But you know, it's kind of nice to do the wishlist tag, and hopefully I will be able to do at least one of these in the next year. Okay, the first chart on my wish list is I would really like to stitch a chatelaine. I showed you in my stash video that I do have a chatelaine chart. It's called Water Garden. I'll put a picture of it up now. I'm going to start stitching this really soon. I'm just waiting for one skein of silk thread to come from soandso.co.uk, and then I will begin stitching this. I'm treating this one as kind of an experiment. It was the cheapest chatelaine I could kit up, aside from the mini mandalas, but I decided I didn't like them enough to spend out the money, and I really love this one. So this is kind of an experiment chatelaine, and then hopefully I will be able to stitch one of the bigger chatelaines, or the more complicated chatelaines, which is actually what is on my wish list. This one's kind of an intermediate stage, and then my wish list will be the chatelaine that I'm about to show you. This is Japanese Zen Garden mandala. I just love this one. It's beautiful. The colours in the trees and the sand around the middle and the arches. It's just lovely. It's actually kind of secondary to the mandala I'm about to show you, but I really would love to stitch this one at some point. This is Pomerium mandala. It's got beautiful colours, and I love the design around the centre and the fruit and the border. It's just beautiful, and I'd absolutely love to stitch this. It's got a sibling design called Medieval Cloister Herbularius, which I've probably butchered, but there we go. And I'd love to stitch that one as well if I ever got the chance to stitch Pomerium, and then I'd probably have to stitch its partner chatelaine. But yeah, this is my holy grail mandala, and I really hope to save up and be able to stitch it. So that's the first item on my cross stitch wish list. The next item is the Save the Stitches Blackwork sampler, which a couple of people here on YouTube are stitching or have it on their wish list. The one I can remember off the top of my head is the Lovely Array. So I'll put a picture of, well, not of the whole thing, but of the little preview picture up of it. So this is the preview picture for the Blackwork sampler. I will link you in the description to the homepage. So it's a free design, so if you're interested at all in blackwork, you should head over there and have a look. I probably will wait till the parts are out on this one. It's being released block by block, and I kind of want to wait to have all the pieces so I can just sit down and do it at my own pace. To be honest, it won't be that expensive to stitch. You only need the black and then the metallic threads. I think the most expensive part will be the fabric, because it's quite a big design. But if I save up, or perhaps I'll ask for it for the fabric for Christmas, because I have stitchy people in my family, so they'll understand. But yeah, so that's the second item on my list. The final item on my cross stitch wish list is a Mirabilia design. Mrs. Milky Bar Kid mentioned in her cross stitch wish list that she would love to do a stitch along starting January the 1st, so I'd love to join in with that. I'll link down below to her video. I just need to choose a design and then obviously kit it up. I have a few designs that I like the look of, but I actually have no idea which one to do. So I thought I'd show you guys what I have on my short list, as it were. Long list. More like a long list. And see what you guys think. This one is Silver Moon tea. I have a massive thing for tea. I have a bit of an obsession, really. I drink tea all the time. Like, even in this heat at the moment. At the moment, Britain is quite hot, and we're not used to the heat. But even now, I will drink tea. And so yeah, that's that one. This is the Dressmaker's Daughter. I'm not sure why I like this design so much. I just really do. I think the colours are beautiful. The dresses are beautiful. The only thing that puts me off this one is that there is a lot of silk and it's quite expensive to kit up, but I do love it, so I'm not sure. This one is called the Sleeping Princess, and I love this one because of the colours and the patterns. I think especially the delicate pattern above her head in the canopy of the bed, I just really love that one. It reminds me of the Princess and the Pea. I'm pretty sure it's meant to, but yeah, I really loved that story when I was little. I don't know why, but I really like that one because of that reason. This one's Gypsy Mermaid. There's quite a lot of the mermaids I like. I wouldn't be averse to stitching any of them, but I chose this one specifically because of the colours. If there's a mermaid that you guys like better, then by all means comment and I will look into it. I just like mermaids, so that's the reason for that one. This is Persephone, or Proserpina as she's known in the Roman equivalent of the myth. I like mythology a lot, as you can probably tell, so this is kind of why I'm drawn to this chart. I also like Athena and Cassiopeia for the same reasons, but this one is my favourite chart out of the three. This is finally Queen Mariposa. She's the latest chart that Mirabilia have released. I like her in particular because of the butterflies and the colours and her dress, and my partner has kind of thing for butterflies, so she also reminds me of her. The only thing with this one is she's quite expensive to kit up. She has a lot of beads and silk, but I do like her. So those are my my long list. So if you guys have any opinions, that would be really helpful. There are a couple of other things I'd like to stitch that aren't on my official cross stitch wish list. As I mentioned in my previous video, I love to stitch like a sampler to do with books or literature or reading, something like that. So if you guys know any designers or designs that are like that, please send links and names my way. I also like the look of band samplers. I've seen a few stitched here on YouTube and they're beautiful. So I want to look more into those. Samplers in general, really. I haven't really found any samplers I love. That's the thing. I like the idea of them, like little motifs and stuff, forming one design, but I've never found any that are cool to me. I really like the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery sampler that lots of people are doing, the Once Upon a Time one, but I don't think it's something I'd ever stitch, or if I did, I don't know what I'd do with it afterwards. Give it to my little brother maybe. I really like that sort of style of design, but I don't know if I'd do a whole big piece. I like their sort of style as more small pieces. And I probably will get a couple of small charts to do of theirs because they are really cute. But yeah, I really love to do a big sampler or like a medium sampler or something. So if anyone knows any designers who do samplers and beautiful samplers, please send the links my way because I want to check them out. I'd love to do a sampler. So that's pretty much it really for this video. Sorry if it's been long and rambly. My brain is pretty fried. I've been at work all day dealing with the general public, and that's draining. So, after tomorrow, I'm on holiday from work for a week. So hopefully I'll have a lot more progress on my whips in the coming week. The past few days I've been working on the butterfly ball, and I have about 400 stitches now. And last time I showed you guys sort of briefly, I had about 100 stitches. So I've come on pretty well in the past couple of days with that. It is looking beautiful, but it's still only really like this much. It really doesn't look like much at all, but it's a lot of work. There's a lot of confetti with that one. So yeah, I will update you guys soon. I will keep watching all your videos. Thanks again for subscribing and liking and commenting. I really like reading your comments. So yeah, happy stitching.